Hey, what's shaking, everybody? This is Gary from Used to Be New Sports Cards and Collectibles coming at you with, I guess technically this is video number 5 in the video series I'm currently making about opening one package that came in the mail full of awesome, sweet, badass cards. The package is from COMC, which again, it's that online, you can buy, sell sports cards, basically. You don't have to have them shipped to you and deal with all that. You can just kind of keep them in there in a bank and send for them whenever you're ready. And this is the first order that I've gotten fulfilled. I started on COMC sometime in November, so I've been on there for quite a while, and I highly suggest that everybody checks it out. COMC.com stands for Check Out My Cards, and I think that's also pretty cool too. I probably mentioned it in one of the earlier videos, but part of the reason this order is so large, they charge $4.99 flat. They charge a $4.99 flat rate shipping. Okay. That being said, if you order 100 cards or more, they give you a $5 credit on the next month's. They just basically put the money or put the credits, because they use credits, not money there. You buy the credits, and then, but that avoids tax and some other stuff. But anyhow, you get $5 in credit if you place the order with more than 100 cards. So I just waited to send for it until I had more than 100, and basically it's free shipping. And the shipping end of COMC is a really big deal. You know how it is on eBay. If you're looking at something, you're paying $4 to get it shipped, or at least $3.50. I think that's about the lowest you can go on a first class package. With COMC, I mean, I got 107, 109. Anyhow, 100 plus cards delivered, half of them graded for free, basically. So it's pretty sweet. This is the second video I've done of the raw cards. It took me 3 full videos to get through all the graded ones because I talk so much. But my last video was about a 20-minute job going through the raw cards. Here's another stack of raw cards I'm going to hit up, and then we'll wrap the whole deal up with one last one and be done. You'll find with these raw cards, these are a lot more, I guess, personal play. I don't know. These are guys that I'm a fan of, more or less. These are not guys that... All right, sorry about that. I had to step away for a minute and get these dogs put away. I cannot believe the way they make noise. Every time I go to shoot a video, they'll be quiet. I just got a bunch of little angels around here until I sit down at the table to shoot a freaking video. And then I've got dogs that act like they have no manners whatsoever. They don't care about these videos. Not one bit. All they care about is their dog food, going outside, and just making sure no one's mad at them. But anyhow, I don't even know what I was talking about. I think I was saying that these cards are a lot of players that I like. You see there'll be a lot of Indians, a lot of Browns, a lot of just random stuff in here. A lot of guys that play on my fantasy football and or baseball teams. I guess I don't have any football and baseball players, but you get the idea. All right, first off, one of those guys, it's what did I say, 213 Topps Chrome, Tyrann Mathieu, the Honey Badger. This is one of my fantasy football guys. I've had him since he was a rookie in one league, and I typically try to draft him wherever I can. I love him. Although he'll go games without doing much, but he makes big plays. It looked like he had a pretty good game last night, too. He just needs to stay healthy. He's a stud. The Honey Badger, folks. Again, he's a safety. It's a card that doesn't really have any value to anyone but me. But I love it. Next up, another one of my fantasy football guys. I basically had this guy on one of my teams his entire career. I drafted him and I retired him. We got a 1996 Fleer Skybox. Starvin' Marvin Harrison, rookie card. He was a great wide receiver. Yeah, he played with Peyton Manning, but it didn't make him any less great. I do like this card. He wore number 88 when he played, and obviously he's in a little practice jersey wearing number 8. You can see his name on the helmet. So, thought it was a cool card, and I don't have any. This is my first Marvin Harrison rookie card. I'm trying to read. Does that say? Yeah, it does. This etching in the card says rookie. Okay, I don't want to spend too much time on Marvin. Next card. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I had one of his cards in the last video. One of his cards when he was playing for the Colts. Canton, Ohio native. An Ohio State Buckeye. Mike Doss. He won a state championship at McKinley. He won a national championship at Ohio State. I don't think he ever got a Super Bowl with the Colts. But this guy was a baller, and he's from Canton. And I love getting cards of the guys in there. Scarlet and gray. Just love it. So 2003 Press Pass, Mike Doss. He went on to play for the Colts. He was, I believe, a first-round pick. He was a first-round pick or like the first pick in the second round. It was him and Bob Sanders. Anyhow, he played for the Colts for several years, and he was good, but he was never the Mike Doss that, I don't know, that I expected. I'm not sure why, but anyhow, Mike Doss. Next up, another semi-local boy. Oh, I'm messing this up. By semi-local, I mean Youngstown, Ohio. It's about an hour and a half from here, maybe. Ray Boom Boom Mancini. Always loved Ray Mancini. There you go. Born March 4th, 1961, Youngstown, Ohio. This guy was one hell of a boxer. I mean, of course, he was the typical, the scrappy white kid from Youngstown, but he was awesome. And my parents were good friends with his priest, so there was always a lot of Mancini talk growing up. Yes, they were friends with his priest. He'd come over for dinner, you know, that kind of thing. Next up, another awesome card. Oh my gosh, now I'm showing all my stuff. Don't know what year we got here. 2012, 2013 Panini Prism. Zydrunas Ilgauskas autograph card. Big Z. He was my favorite Cav for quite a while. You know, he missed the first couple years that he played with foot problems. So no one was expecting anything. When he finally came back and had one hell of a career. One hell of a career. Very underrated player. Zydrunas Ilgauskas. I love him. And who do we have here? Gerald McNeil, a wide receiver for the Gamblers in the USFL. Well, folks, you may know Gerald McNeil better as the Ice Cube. That's right. Gerald the Ice Cube McNeil. He was born in West Germany? I'll be damned. Yeah, 85 tops, USFL. I don't know how that works. I don't know if this is considered a rookie card or what. But anyhow, Gerald the Ice Cube McNeil. He made a lot of noise in the late 80s in Cleveland, returning punts and kickoffs. And he's small. Does this say his size? Yeah, 5'8", 140. I mean, that's like, that's small. Guys that size don't play in the NFL anymore. Wow, that's small. And sticking with a local theme. Their 2014-2015 Panini Prism Craig Elo. Love Elo too. He also, I sent him a 89 Hoops card in the mail with a self-addressed stamped envelope. I'm telling you, Elo had that card autographed and back in my hands within a week. Craig Elo. Love him. Even though he's probably more famous for having Jordan hit that shot over him, but the defense wasn't bad. That was just Jordan being Jordan for the first time. Of course, it had to happen to Cleveland. That figures. All right, next up. I assume it's a 2013. Yeah. 2013 Bowman Tyrann Mathieu. I don't know why I can't say his name. The freaking Honey Badger, people. It's the Honey Badger. Rookie card. I won't get into the Honey Badger situation again. He's a fantasy football player of mine. We've been through a lot together. So I like him a lot. Next up, we have another Marvin Harrison rookie card. It's a 1996 score. Marvin Harrison rookie card in his Syracuse uniform. That's how early it is. Starvin Marvin, great wide receiver. Next card. And if you saw my last video, I had another one of these cards. I believe it must have been his Fleer. This is a 1981 Donruss. Danny Ainge. Rookie card, I believe. Maybe not. 38 games in 1980, 125 in his lifetime. So he may have had a card early. May have had a card earlier. Season was again 1980. Season was again abbreviated due to his commitment to complete his studies at Brigham Young University, where he also plays basketball. Well, Danny Ainge, as we all know, made the right choice. Had a hell of a career in the NBA. He's a guy everyone loved to hate. A little rabble-rouser. And had an excellent history as in the front office also, I think with Phoenix. But yeah, 81 Danny Ainge. He played baseball also. Pretty cool, huh? Another one of my fantasy football guys. It's a 2007 Topps Eric Weddle rookie card. He's another one that I'm retiring. I drafted him as a rookie. He's been on my team ever since, and he's getting close to the end of the road now. The stats aren't what they once were. Next card. I may be able to get through both these stacks in one video if I quit rambling so much. We got a 1986 Fleer World B Free. Formerly Lloyd Free. I don't know if that was in the beginning of this video or at the end of the last one where I had the Lloyd Free card. Well, little did you know I was going to follow it up with the World B Free. He legally changed his name to World B. And he was my favorite Cav for quite a while. Probably until Mark Price got drafted. Yeah, maybe Ron Harper. I can't explain why I bought this. The guy plays for the Steelers now. I mean, he is a guy that I have on my fantasy football team, but he's a Steeler. I'm sure I got this card for about 13 cents, but it's Mark Barron, rookie card, 2012 Topps. He came into the league as a safety, played in the secondary. Now he's a linebacker for the Steelers. Kind of an undersized linebacker, but he gets the job done. Next up, we have one of the most underrated wide receivers in the entire NFL, the great Jarvis Landry. 214 Topps Chrome rookie card, Jarvis Landry. Formerly of the Dolphins, currently with the Browns. Odell Beckham's teammate in college, and now his teammate with the Browns. And if you watch games, you would probably agree with me that Jarvis Landry looks better than Odell Beckham right now. I can't believe these dogs act like this. I really can't. It's very frustrating. Okay, next card. I think we all know what this little baby is. Just looking for a year on it. There it is. It's got to be a 91, right? 90. 1990 Upper Deck. Well, I guess it is a 91. 91 Upper Deck Michael Jordan baseball card. That's right, folks. The greatest basketball player of all time. And I said that on purpose, and I mean it. He is the greatest basketball player of all time. We don't need to have that argument about LeBron. The greatest basketball player of all time also played professional baseball because he was suspended from the NBA there for a while for gambling. Well, I think it was for gambling. I don't know if they ever officially said that. But anyhow. Next up, this is a 1980 Topps basketball. We got Canton's own Phil Hubbard on the left. We've got the Chief, Robert Parrish, in the middle. And some dude named Tom Burleson on the right. Something tells me that the Chief and Phil Hubbard probably made fun of Tom Burleson, given the opportunity. 1980 Topps. I think these cards are cool. I've said it before. They're I almost said serrated. But yeah, they're kind of designed to pull apart. So I think it's cool when you got a card that's what, almost 40 years old now, still intact in one piece, in pretty good shape. And Phil Hubbard's from Canton, and Robert Parrish is an icon, so that's why I bought it. Next up, whew, only problem with this card is the pictures when he was with the Sixers. I knew that before I bought it, but we've got a 2018-19 Panini Prism World B Free autograph card. That's right, folks. Lloyd Free, also known as World B. See what I mean? That card has no value to anyone but a Cavs fan, a Sixers fan, or a World B Free fan. I've spent too much time on this card. I probably have 1,000 of them. Look how bad that corner is. I wouldn't even bought that card if I would have realized it was in that kind of condition. I mean, there's no point. But anyhow, you get the 88 Donruss Robbie Alomar rated rookie. I've got 1 million of them. Next up, this is a beauty, and this thing's in pretty good shape too. Little miscut top to bottom. Oh, it's an awesome card. I was actually just looking at graded ones of these too to see if I could get my hands on one. We got the 1983 Hanford Dixon. This is actually his rookie card. If you're from Cleveland, you know Hanford Dixon. You know him real well. Him and my boy Minifield, who I've buried all the way back here in the corner. I can see it because it's only 86 tops I got in there. But him and Frank Minifield changed the way things were getting done in the NFL. And definitely changed the way things were getting done in Cleveland. Folks, this is the man who named the dog pound the dog pound. Love Hanford Dixon. Okay, so I got 2 more cards in this pack, then I'll cut this video, I'll shoot the last one, and be good to go. What we have here is a 1997 Bowman's Best Zydrunas Ilgauskas rookie card. The Cavs drafted him. This is before there was a ton of European players getting drafted. I just remember they drafted him, and they drafted Vitaly Potapenko, or Potapenko, or however the hell you said it. Like, I don't know if it was back-to-back years or back, I can't really remember. But there wasn't a ton of international players in the NBA at that point. So it's like, who the hell are these guys? And then Z came in and broke his foot, didn't play for 2 years. So nobody was expecting anything from my boy Z. You know, he's got bad feet. He's 7 foot. What is he? Yeah, I don't think he's 7'11". I don't think he's 8 foot tall. That's probably an uncorrected error, right? 7'11". The 8-footer, Zydrunas Ilgauskas. Anyhow, they thought he had bad feet. There were concerns that he was never going to be able to play and be healthy. And play he did. He had a hell of a career. Next up, 81 Donruss, Reggie Jackson. This is Reginald Martinez Jackson. This is a card. This was one of my favorite cards when I was a kid. When I say a kid, I mean young. First, second grade. One of my very favorite cards that I had, and I replaced it for 30 cents, which is cool. And last but not least, in this little pack of raw cards, another Cleveland icon. Looks like he pitched 2 years with the Rangers prior to coming to Cleveland. I have his rookie card. It's on a one of those prospect deals with 3 other guys. But what we have here is a 1980 Topps Lenny Barker. Lenny Barker pitched a perfect game for the Cleveland Indians. And that makes him awesome. All right, folks, if you made it till the end, congratulations. I'm proud of you. I hope that either I'm being entertaining enough to keep you tuned in, or you really like old cards like I do, and you really like Cleveland. That's it for this video. I've got one more little pack of cards that I'm going to open. I'm sure this will take me 15 minutes, 20 minutes, but I'm going to shoot that next. And if you like what you're seeing, just keep your eyes peeled. Part 3 of my raw card review from the COMC order that I placed will be coming up very, very shortly. Thank you for watching. Later.